My name is Charles Emmanuel Richardson, and I used to do fishing all my life. Up to 2 years ago, now I stopped fishing.
My name is Clarence Richardson, born Prince in Madden. I'm 81 years old, and I'm all right, good to go.
I am the oldest man on the island. Could win a mole for racing boat. All racing boat that build on the island, they build on my moles.
This house here got I was 50. 60 years then today.
60 years then.
They got 50 years since I started with it. So 50 years. Okay. I was living in a little house here, right here, before I get to build this here.
Leo Mussington, better known as Skanky. We are on a lagoon of St. Martin. This is the French side of St. Martin.
My name is Theodore August Alphonse James, born in St. James.
My name is Alexandrina Sentido Mussington.
My name is Jack and Mary. They call me Didi.
Well, my name is Claudius Harley. I was born in 1946 and I grew up on the island here, and we see the changes on the island from the young boys, you know.
This is where the beauty is in Mount Patron. This is where the cow used to be. We used to walk from St. Jim, come right down to Mount Patron. They used to have a lot of cows in this area here.
St. James never used to grow nothing in St. James.
Not a bunny, not another.
People used to walk Santa Ground and keep cars in James.
From St.
St.
James.
James people used to go to home, and they used to grow nothing in St. James.
What all these?
Potato, corn, cucumber, and a little sustenance. You should get, you know, to have no vegetable at that time. You had vegetable. This corn, potato. If you could plant a little yam, a little tanya seed, and things like that. So.
They go to Sanagram because we all have plantation on there. It's a plant. Pigeon peas, great corn, guinea corn. That was the reason that we goes down there and everybody had cultivation.
I got a little track, you got to go through Waterloo Alley. And then you go down, when it's what I fell about here, and you walk it out.
Walk it straight up.
And you pass by the courthouse, you pass, then you
In the
walk
back?
out. Just a track.
There's a little track.
I love bicycle, but I pass.
Not the boys, not the boys.
Some people are biking, they pass.
Well, it is one road to head.
Yeah.
So those who have the ground on that soil by the pond soil, and those who have the ground up by the bay soil. So it is one road. So that road separating the pond and the sea.
Okay, I know.
So the land was between the pond and the sea, well, that's the land you make your ground.
You didn't have no houses. 5 houses was in Sanagram.
5 houses.
5 houses was in Sanagram. And then afterwards, they used to plant. We had ground all over. Your father had it ground right here. He used to come down in the pond, in the boat, right down there by Bernadette, come in there, and go by his ground, and eat his food. The only 2 people that had ground, real good ground, was Paul White and Joloco.
Down Sanagram area, they had a lot of planting going on. They're mostly like cane, corn, and peas. Black-eyed peas, you used to have a lot of that on the island, plenty of that. You could get that for like maybe 5 cents. You could get a tray full of peas, you know, to make it stew peas. And in that area, like lowlands area, you could have go down. They had right down the foot of lowland. They had mango trees, they had the guava trees, plum trees. And we could go down with a boat and come back up with a boatload full.
Because that's all the living we had in this island, you know.
Yeah, we used to
Burning coal.
coal.
That time we sell a pan of coal for 10 franc, yeah? 10 franc, 10 franc.
They run Kivakai carrying people down there. And Zacky's mother had bought a boat,
Brazil.
yeah, from Carol.
Okay.
And she was carrying people down to work down there.
Yeah, plantation. 'Cause my mother used to plant down Kivakai. Peas, potatoes, everything. And they used to cut wood, burn coal. The Zabiers did down there too. We used to burn wood, cut coal, go in the lowland, cut the wood, burn coal keel, go pick it up, bring them up and everything.
But before there was only one boat. And when we came from school, before the marina was full, we used to go and catch some crabs over there and sell them to the neighborhood. And on a big vacation from July to September, we go and we catch barracudas. And we start the barracuda catching by small little mullets we used to throw the bar pan. We cut the top out and we throw and we get some small mullet. We put them in a Clorox bottle.
You couldn't have a bad pan in your yard receipt, you know. You move it overnight, take out the rim, the wire, and you make a green. So we go to the palm angles in the morning all the way 9 o'clock. And you see the side of them there cooling out. You're green that fellow.
The Samaritan, Marigot people was on the bay soil, and the Simpson Bay people was on the pond soil.
We used to go right in by the harbor there and dock in the boats and take out the fish right there. We used to go up on the head of Margaret there. Look at the couldn't go through the Margaret, they had no opening there. We used to go right up in Margaret and head right up there and right in St. James, right up by St. James area, and we used to have area to sell the fish there.
Where the Navy is right there now was a fish market.
Yeah.
Where the collectivity is.
That was a fish market.
Lobsters were like nothing, and then they used to take lobster and bait back their pot.
Oh man, that pond feed the whole of St. Martin. Aruba, Curacao, all over that pond feed. I see, I tell you that. He there too. All type of fish we used to catch. Any type of fish. That time nobody knew.
Nah,
The
lobster.
net, we used to pull the net in there every weekend, every
We
day.
used to catch lobster and
Give them away.
Listen, when the fellas catch lobster in those days, how to give them away, you can get it back. And there used to be big lobster. People go down there, you got lobster to eat because you get bags full and you go home with. My mother said we used to get my aunt named Martha, living down the Bell Road. She was working with them. So when, in the afternoon, he sent out a bag or two for my mother.
I used to go in the pond with him. I never used to pick the salt because your fingers. But I used to push the flats down to the salt yard, tie them up, and then the people will take the salt out in baskets on their head and walk and go to the heap with it.
The people used to come on Simpson Bay with fish. From Simpson Bay, fish to sell. Right with Paddy Mary's. All there was pond.
Guadalupe yard, St. Bart's and Saban Station, they used to come across here with vessels, sailboats. And they used to just come right into the lagoon, go right across the Margot, sell the vegetables and buy their stuff to go back home with, you know.
And all the first days passed by, it's a strap the fish. A franc a strap. And 10 sous a strap. They have straps of fish with 10 sous. They now have strap of fish for a franc. They got 5, 6 fish on front of it, according to the size.
Okay.
But when they go up Cooper Rock, we used to go fish when they started fishing. A strap of fish is around 3 fish or 4 fish according. But the price of the fish at that time was 2 francs a strap of fish from the ocean. But in the pond, after they raised the price of the fish up, went up to 2 francs a strap. The first man started with fishing from Hatton was Charlottetown.
Everything was fresh. We know it's hard no cold storage. They thought they didn't have no cold storage and thing come in either. Everybody had their own hog, their own everything, and they butcher.
He and Miss Zah, who live in St. James, used to make bread. And I used to go, me and my sister used to go by Abilene and get a tray of bread and go, "Mother in trouble!" And we all about it, and everybody opened the window, brum, 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 boy, two banton, cut banton.
In those years, we used to export salt, and the boys used to pick up salt here too. Because in the years gone by, we used to export salt to the islands. And the boys used to buy it, go back to the islands with it. But when they come, they bring their plantain, the potatoes, whatever they bring from and they sell over here. And then on the way back, they go to the grocery store, they had to buy it to go back home with.
What happened is when St. Thomas opened, St. Christ opened, all right, Curacao, Aruba opened, everybody fled out.
You had to work. All the children had to work. If they don't work, they cannot inherit anything. You had to work. But I know we used to go in the pond and why name Belte? We used to go to the pond with these hot spring, hot spring in the pond. They take them out and carry them and sell them to bathe the fish pots.
It was hard on the ground. When the boat come and constant getting food and thing, you got to buy a little food and stuff, like everybody else. I know that by Mali Day, everybody so go on Mali Day land, pick off little fruit they get, put them cabernet, and then next day go sell on your head. Walk from Marigot and a little road on the hill to go down Great Bay and walk to each house to sell. I used to do it too.
Used to change fish for potatoes.
So they had butter trade.
Yeah, we had a trade there. Give me a thing of potatoes and give some fish. That's the way we do that.
But in those years, we had like some cows in the yard. We milk them and make our own butter and everything from the cows. And we live out the ground. We had a plant on the back of the house. So that will keep us going.
And I used to go in the morning and sell my fish, a franca strap. And I do that about 5 or 6 months. I save up the money, all I make out of it, and as I get on this Omago, what the Louis father, he's a good man. Cut some wood down, but I found out time to sell charlotte flan coal. I gilt that bag to send Curacao. But I looked down to me one alone. I didn't need a help. So very little money I saved from the fish, I used to pay he 10 francs a day to go down cut wood with me.
Yeah, we used to go, I'll tell you, we used to walk from here, lowland. The well down lowland, the poor road, you see where they got the house now there, security guard. But we used to pass, go down between there and go across and wash your clothes. They had a well there, and we used to go there to wash our clothes. And sometimes we had no water. We used to go all and down lowland in the whole water holes and take water and come up with it. And down there, which part they got a hotel now going down Kibakai. They had a house, a big cistern was on the side there, and we used to go in the boat and take water and come up.
So you had a boat also?
We had a boat, yeah.
biggest potato in the world, I mean, that grew in St. Man, grew in that. When you grab that potato in the sand, you really grab it. When you take it out, oh God have mercy.
You know, you boil potato without water. It's a dig a hole in the sand. Put some sticks underneath, put the green leaf on top, throw some sand
on that,
and burn a fire.
Burn a fire on top and put the potato in there.
When you take out the potato, the jelly, the coconut one.
Yeah.
A floater is a piece of cork, a small piece of line on it with a hook and a piece of wire, and you put a bait on it, and you have a little small and wooden boat, just like how you're seeing over here, that Mr. Paul just put inside of the water. And as you see the car go down, you know there's something on.
When the people they make a punch, come on Christmas time, they make it from October, November. They dig a hole, bury it, and sweep it with your water on that. And a dot. Keep it cool. No fridge in the world can ever make that. When you take out a liquor, whether they go berry, your sorrel, Miss Blyden is for the prickle pear, sherry, guava. And you anybody drink of that, ask you where it's from. No part of France or nowhere can make that liquor.
John Mills just take out the butter,
Okay.
but the milk was still the milk.
Okay.
It's only to take out the butter. So they call it chun milk. He and Mr. Lamani used to make that.
In those years, Margot, people used to come to Simbe in Simbe to go Margot. It was it's a regular thing. They go do the shopping over there and they come in here and they do the fishing shop, the fishing here. And that's a cooperation together, you know. Even in the fete, when I have the fete, we used to go to Margot by a group. All the older person, all the men, we used to go to Margot and under the tree over there, see the boat race and the bicycle race. And everybody together. Everybody used to be together.
Yeah, the famous boats I construct is racing boats. I built the fastest between St. Martin and Anguilla, St. Thomas, all those places to went for race and take the crown. I was champion for 11 years, but the names of the boat was Natalie and Pusla.
My uncle Anton used to race a boat with Zebi. We used to go together in the boat, and so this race, they had no wind blowing, very, very little wind. And they used to have a stake boat down by the bluff. And they would leave from Margot and go down to the bluff and go around the stake boat and have another stake boat in a harbor in Margot. So they get down now, because when they go to the west, the boat go a little faster with a little bit of wind. But now coming back up, the boat had to pound to get back up because the wind, it was dead wind. So when the boats had about 3 or 4 boats coming together to the stake boat, but they couldn't get to the stake boat because in the harbor there was no wind at all. So I see my uncle jump out of the boat, he started swimming, going to the stake boat, and these other fellas in the background, everybody jumped in the water, started swimming to the. But he touched the flag first, so he got a race. So those was something that we enjoy, you know. Yeah.
If you want to meet your friends, you got to go lazy.
Yeah, very lazy.
So that's why they call that lazy.
And you want to pick up a good
If you
girl?
want to go tease people,
You sit down there, and you pass.
where they pass and to tease them.
That's most of them get married from there, from Lazy Bay, yeah.
They should preserve that barn. That barn is preventing us from getting flood. Because they're taking the water from the mountains, carrying it to the sea. And the more they're full, the smaller the area come, the more the water come back on us.
It was pretty cleaner than this though, out to road. But I think after some hurricane and came and. But there's some people that still come, as you could see right there, there's a grill there. There's some people that still come and have a little fun on Sundays and Saturdays and enjoy themselves. They should do some cleaning up.
Well, my wishes would have been that some areas of the island should have remain the same thing. The development was good because, you know, it bringing money to the island and bring work for the people. But the influx of so much of it went in so fast in all the late 50s and early 60s, people get to know the island and started to bring money to the island. So from there, the island started to develop. And then it's one non-stop in, it's non-stop.
Senegal people living a better life than they live now. Granted, friend, people thieving and killing now, but they have different nothing for us. They could have go let the house open.
You can't talk to no young people today. Yeah? I used to fight there, but they had to trouble me. And I used to walk. Put them to work. Plan, make them plan ground, make them plan do something, right along. In fact, let me tell you something. Senegal was the most peaceful place there.
I like ground food. Yam, dashi, eggplant. And people here used to have their own eggplant, their own kalu. Where is it today? Not even a flower they don't plant. So I said, but I got no time. I said, don't harass me. Time is what you make.
Fight and hold the light.